Hello, and thank you for joining me for today's course on understanding the home buying process. I'm Melissa Camp in Phoenix, Arizona with HomeSmart Elite Group. Congratulations! You are one step closer to achieving the American dream. I'm here to help you understand how the home buying process works in Arizona as it's different in different states. When you are ready to get started, here's how. Step number one is to get pre-qualified with a lender. Determine your loan type, how much of a down payment you're going to be able to afford, and any sort of assistance programs you may be eligible for. I have a preferred lender I can refer you to, or you can use any lender that you wish. I would just highly recommend making sure the lender is timely in their communications and they're highly responsive. The worst mistake buyers can make is choosing a bad lender and then having their transaction delayed. Step two, hire an agent to work with. Hoping that it's me, but you need to establish an agency relationship with a licensee unless you plan to have no representation. I would strongly discourage that, especially when you're spending so much money on a large purchase. If you're considering working with me, please go to my website. It's at greenhomesphoenix.com. I've set up a quick buyer registration Google form, and that would start the process if you're ready. Definitely check references on any agents you're going to be working with as well. All right, now step three, you want to determine your search criteria. Figure out the type of home you want. Is it single family? Is it a condo? Are you buying land? Figure out your price range, location or locations if you're not sure. The size of the home, and any other features that you think may be important. Your agent should create and invite you to an MLS portal to start seeing homes on the market. Just a quick note, Zillow and other sites pull information from the MLS. They often show homes that are under contract as active status. They don't differentiate, so MLS is always more accurate. You can save the homes you like. You can see how quickly homes are going under contract. If you like, I can also set up an automatic search to email you listings that fit your criteria as they come on the market. The next step is to start touring homes. We'll put together a list of homes and we'll do a geographic tour so we're not driving all over the place. I usually recommend maybe 4 houses the first time you go out. Once you start getting into 6 or 7, you start forgetting details. My record, by the way, is 13 houses in one day. Thank you, Jamie and Donna. All right, so we're going to tour homes. We're going to find the right one with process of elimination. We're going to make an offer on the one, and I'll help you negotiate the terms. Usually, we like to see about 1% of the purchase price in earnest funds, and it's customary to have about a 30 to 40 day close of escrow period. HOAs will have transfer and disclosure fees, sometimes even capital improvement fees. Some of these fees are negotiable and some of them are not. Buyers may want to also consider asking for closing cost assistance, or if it's a hot market like it is right now, each party could pay their own closing costs. Closing costs are usually between 2 and 3% of the purchase price. Now, step 5, we're going to have earnest money deposited with the title company. You can use any title company that you like, but I do have a company that I like to send business to because they're amazing. So the earnest money is due usually about 24 to 48 hours after your offer is accepted, and then a 10-day inspection period starts. The cost for an inspection is about $400, maybe a little bit more, depending on the size of the home, depending if there's a pool, a spa, or an additional AC unit. Again, if you need recommendations for inspectors, I have those guys that I've worked with for many years. A termite and pest inspection is someplace around $65. After the inspection is over, you can ask for repairs, you can accept the home as it is, or you can cancel the contract and get your earnest money back. Okay, so awesome. We've gotten through the inspection process and we want to continue with the purchase. Step 6 is going to be the appraisal. So the appraisal is usually paid for by the buyer, but it is negotiable. The cost is typically around $550. If the home appraises at or above value, we're good to go. If it appraises below value, then we have two options. We can try to negotiate the price, or we can cancel the contract and get their earnest money back. Step number 7, we're going to complete the loan process by getting the lender anything else that they require. Then you can schedule and sign loan documents with a mobile notary no less than 3 days prior to close of escrow. The notary will come to you. The process will take under an hour. In Arizona, we don't actually meet face-to-face at a closing table where we exchange keys, and we also do not require attorneys to participate with the process, which is different than in many other states. Step 8 is to get receipts if there were any repairs completed and do a final walkthrough. You want to make sure that the home is in substantially the same condition as when you made the offer and all of the personal belongings and debris have been removed. Step 9, we're going to go ahead and transfer down payment funds to the title company to hold until close of escrow. And step 10, you're going to buy your house. You officially own the new home when the deed is transferred and recorded with the county assessor's office. We don't have a set time for this to happen. It could be at 10 a.m., it could be at 5 p.m., but once we're recorded, I get to call you and say congratulations, you will get the keys and a nice little closing gift from yours truly, and you can start moving in. So I hope that is helpful. Let me know if you have any questions or feedback. Feel free to call or text me. And also be sure to visit my website, greenhomesphoenix.com, for a lot of other information that you may find helpful. Again, thank you for joining me for today's course on understanding the home buying process. I'm Melisa Camp in Phoenix, Arizona with HomeSmart Elite Group.